worked for over 3
No,
decades. This is no gross
the money
negligence. This is
missing.
no,
The money
me not
missing.
care.
The money missing. Them
Yeah.
thief the money. When you can get up and spend willy-nilly with any form of accountability,
Yeah,
that is how you thief things. You know,
that's true.
nobody not
That's
keep a
wrong.
checks and balance and watch you. You have to buy 50 something, you say, give me 100. And you take 50 and carry your yard and put 15 and go in the system. That's corruption.
Yes.
And you have to stand your grounds when you talk. You cannot talk with water in your mouth. This moment you say something and then you back out. Just like how I always maintain my stance. The Prime Minister is corrupt.
Yes.
The Prime Minister is a thief. And I will not
There's
stop.
evidence to suggest such.
And there is evidence to support it. But for him to
Overwhelming.
prove it, him is not thief. You have to prove
So,
dollar for dollar, pound for pound, how him come by him wealth. If you not thief it, prove it how you come by it.
yes,
And he
that's all
can't.
we want to do.
Because he has 4 bogus company. He has 4 bogus company. He employs no one. He pays no taxes. So therefore, he is not in a position or a surrogate to counteract me and say that I am telling Lion Andrew owners that he don't thief taxpayer money because he can't prove it or come by it. And that is why he's in the court today.
So you're saying,
All
Uncle,
I see is asking.
so you're saying, Uncle Howard, a normal man like me, when I go set up one liquor shop and barber shop, me have to pay my tax, but the Prime Minister not pay none?
The evidence show you? None. 0.
Jaja. So,
500
that's
million.
like I told Dutch water and the Jamaican people face.
That is it. And you want to see something, Jamaica? It is going to get worse. But when you see our ordinary persons who are a part of the informal employment, which is the IGLA, which account to thousands of people, both at the dry goods level and at the perishable, which means the market, are crying out of the high cost of living. This Christmas is going to drive the government under. Because the IGLAs
really
are complaining. Because what has happened, the free market, you have to study it properly.
Yes.
The same people that the IGLA go to China, they pool their resources, some of them go and make up and bring on a container. And they buy from them and then bring it back down. The same manufacturer, which is Alibaba, and they have a lot of outlets like Shein, Temu, AliExpress, all of them is the same company, parent company is Alibaba. Even though they are selling by the container, they also sell one.
Yes.
And if they are driving stores out of business, and from once you see the stores can be able to survive a little and to regroup because the stores have a little more sturdier audience where people can return things, people get checks and balance to exchange. Not so with the ordinary person on the street. For this moment, you may buy something which is shoddy, and not even 2 minutes later you return to say, boy, I'm not trying to exchange it. You can't find the vendor.
So when Auntie Dana come out and talk, this she talk about.
Yeah, it was a genuine concern Dana have. But what Dana don't understand is, right, is how she bring it across.
Yes, true.
She were making an appeal, but it's not what you do or you do it. The timing now is just not right. If she did have a one-on-one with the vendors and don't broadcast it, right? I said, listen, the same pie, it is getting thinner and thinner.
True.
I think your overhead and your markup is too high.
Too high, true.
Bear in mind that you don't have the overhead costs like what the store have. You have to pay taxes, you have to pay rent, you have to pay staff. Yourself on the side. Why is it that you are selling along with the storeman for the same price?
So essentially,
take in consideration.
Essentially, what we are having is too much seller, less buyers, and the price gone up in our sky.
Too much seller, less buyers, and the high cost. The high cost of living. Not so much of the price are gone up in the sky. The cost of living. Where people now have to make a determination as to whether or not they should send their children to school every day. Or we never talk about clothes. Because in the times of hardship and economics, right? Food is a survivor. And the first set of people to really to bear the brunt of it are where the disposable income lies, such as clothing, smoke, gambling, entertainment, anything that you can do without. They are the first
Yes.
set of people to feel the pinch in a austerity measures in terms of what the government is putting forward. The country is broke, and the surveys show you we are now in a full-blown recession because this is the third consecutive quarters of no growth.
I want you
But
to expound on how the recession have a chain effect because a lot of people don't know that. And I hear you
all right,
explain excellently the other day.
when you say the recession, it means tightening of fiscal spending, right? People doesn't have the money to spend anymore, right? So when you find that your disposable income can't support your needs, inflation is taking it away, right?
Yes.
You're getting paid, and every time you go to the supermarket, you buy the same thing. Each week it raises. So inflation are eating away your income, right? Things are not selling so fast, so therefore your boss can't give you a raise, right? So by the drying up of the income at the disposable level, which is the consumer, once you find consumers started to withhold, it creates a contraction, which means they say it frees up things. Things are not moving fast enough.
True.
What is happening now, right? People are not buying the things fast enough. For example, now let me break it down to the layman terms now.
Please do.
Say, we think them I make boom, them sell soft drinks. And when people are buying, they're expanding. They can't keep up with the demand because drinks are sold foreign, it are sold locally and so forth. And the way we think a product is so good, there is no need to import soft drinks because the quality of Wisynco drink is that good that the Jamaican people reject the foreign one. So Wisynco start to grow, they start to expand. And they go as far as to say, all right, we set up another half shoot down a Montego Bay. So therefore now, they have to put that expansion in the West, which is Montego Bay, to have a distribution down there to make the product more affordable for persons in the West instead of carrying directly from Whitemall to Montego Bay. Them kind of now, they have shoot manufacturing, they will have the assembly down there. All the truck would have to just carry the raw material down there and do the assembly down there. So the cost of providing the goods and service to people in Hanover, Montego Bay, Westmoreland, Trelawney, parishes in the West, the operating cost would have been that low. So prices, if you look at prices in Kingston in terms of gas and goods and service, Kingston is cheaper, while in the rural area, it's a little bit more expensive. Not much, but it's more expensive than town. Why? Because of the logistic, the cost of getting the goods into those nooks and crannies. So you have to put on back that cost. With Wisynco idea, the prices in Montego Bay would have matched up with the one in Kingston because in terms of the costing and to get out the logistic and the old work. So, for example, now, so people now have the money now. Not now go on.
Yes.
Right? So the bar now, where used to take boom and other product from Wisynco,
Yes.
when the truck man come, I don't want nothing today enough for me have enough. And when you take a sack, you go to 100 bar, only 2 take from you. The truck come back to Wisynco with the goods. When you come back to Wisynco, what happened? Wisynco warehouse and the inventory not moving fast enough. Remember, you know, them have a limited time because those products, even though they have shelf life, is for a limited time. That's why they have expiry date.
Short shelf life.
Short shelf life. So
People
when you
continue
check a
to
flat now,
like to share. Brother, see you.
So-
Uncle Howard and give it some.
so when you check a start now, so with Wisynco inventory stand up, not moving fast enough. What is want to happen to Wisynco 2,000 staff for them have? They can't keep everybody because the thing not sell. So Wisynco now are going to go 1/3, which is 600 or 700 people, and send them home for 3 or 4 months. The law allow you 4 months, 120 days. After 4 months, you can't go on no further layoff. You'd have to make it redundant. So them send home 600 people now and say, boy, go and stay home little because things not so bossy. When you send home those 600 people now, you know, The taxi man who used to carry them got hurt. He might carry homeless people. He might drive up and down for the whole day. And especially the business, for some community in Jamaica, a one single business keep the community alive. You know, if you think alive, I tell, look what is happening in Sugar and Backside and all of those places. When that one business shut down, the community dead. So when the 600 people gone home, Jamaica, remember one employer feed 5 months, you know.
Yes.
6 5 or 30 or 3,000 people that have the income, you know. And bear in mind, comrades, when you get laid off, you don't get the money. For the laws allow the employer to recoup during that time of austerity. So you go home for 4 months, go sit down by yourself. If you never used to say before, I don't know how you're going to manage. So you go home for 4 months.
Them are lay off people.
Lay off. Lay off and lay off. I tell you how lay off work. When they lay you off, the law allow you up to 4 months. You now go home with no money.
Say that again. Allow you up to
4 months, 120 days maximum. You can be laid off for, and you get no pay. No pay. The last pay you get are the last money where you work. And when they are
the economy is going, this is the part that you guys heading on.
This is the part that they are going to take because they are in a recession and you can't blame them. We think of a large warehouse and the inventory build up and the things now sell, right? And what we think we have to do now to prevent the thing from being expired now, they have to start to mark down the product, which means they're operating at a further loss. First and foremost, they start losing from the existing product, not being able to sell, offload. Secondly, to prevent the rest of things them from getting expired, they have to start to mark down it. A promotion or something, buy one, get one free. So you literally, to move the inventory, they have to literally give away half of the inventory stocks, which means another further loss.
Wow.
In that losses now, let me tell you what work. We think we normally pay out, say, 10 million to the government for taxes per month. They can't do it anymore because they lose half of the revenue, so they only pay 5. The government in turn now, not having the budget to pay teachers, nurses, and all the public sector.
Wow.
Because what happened now, they're taking up less tax in the whole system. The government, I try to play politics now. They're not going to lay off the public sector for that. I'm going to put them in a bad position now. What they have to do now is keep on a borrow every Wednesday, go to the market and offer bonds. Which means this, they give you the interest rate and they get for borrowing money for 1 year. Right? Because every time them go, the year extend further and further. So every week them go and borrow the money and them have attractive interest rate and it's up. It keep the government going for 1 month. Next week I go, then go, and them keep on a borrow day by day to keep the economy going. So the whole spin off of the inflation now. When you now work, right? The on-cart man, those who are selling at the market, the taxi man, everybody have one customer less. And if one company are doing it and others start to fall out and do it now, then the contraction begins.
Before you go to the spin-off, sorry to cut you. Tie in the bond with the Norman Mandela International Airport with that part that you were saying that the government is borrowing.
That is another big blow. That is another big blow. Because
please.
What the government do with the Norman Mandela International Airport, it was a sure source of revenue. But to try to win vote, what them do, them sell out the rights, the royalty rights for the next 12 years, the government can't get $1. Because them already sell out that. It's like winning a lottery. And you have 30 years to collect the minimum and live comfortable and you get the whole of the lottery money. But if you choose to take the whole of it one time, you lose half of it.
Instant gratification.
Instant gratification. So for the next 12 years, Jamaica government can't collect $1 out of the airport.
Wow.
So, Uncle
And they're supposed to regret it.
Morning, Uncle Howard. So how is it that I heard the other side arguing that, sorry. How is it that I heard the other side arguing that it is a loan that they're taking and it is a very good deal?
It is not a loan. It is not a loan. It is not a loan. It is an instant gratification in terms of payout. It is a lump sum payout. Like, so we break it down with the lottery.
Yes,
the lottery payout, let me cut it down. The lottery payout at 12-year Jamaica.
Yes.
right? 100 million, and divide the 100 million by 12, right?
Mm-hmm.
If you're willing to take it out, so every year you get 8 million. Any amount that the 100 million divide by, you get that amount for 12 years straight. It's an awesome one, the whole of it. If you take the whole of it, you're going to get 50.
Mm-hmm.
And you say, give me it still. That is what happened to the government. The government lost. The government only recover half of the revenue what them not getting at 12 years upfront. For them, they wait the 12 years, they could have get 100 million or more, but they have the ability to increase the head tax. Right? They have the ability to increase the head tax. So instead of getting those 440 million US dollar over the 12 years, then get it upfront. While if the government should have collected that money over the 12 years, they would have collected 1.2 billion or more over that 12-year period.
So Uncle Howard, in simpler terms, what the other side is doing is arguing the fact that they're misleading persons who don't understand and are listening to them, because the point that they used to argue it is to say, let's say that they own a property and they rent it out, and then they go to the tenant and say, listen, I know you're supposed to pay me on a monthly basis, but I want you to give me a year's worth of rent. So
upfront.
Hold on. This is an argument that the labor rights are running with.
yes. Mm-hmm.
Yes. But Brad, listen now. Listen now. Remember now. What I know? Brad, remember now, you rent the place for me now. I'm supposed to pay on a monthly basis now. And you asked me to pay the 1 year rent upfront. Under condition. What's in it for me? Why I should pay the one rent upfront? What's in it for me? So you know you want the money now because you need the money to do something. All right. Give me 7 and you take 5. But give me everything up front. I will put it in the writing. But something must in you, something must in it, you know, from the tenant, you know. A benefit must be in it from the tenant. If not, me not sign up for it.
Thank you.
And when me say the deal now, too good to be true, me say 7 months rent, me pay it up front. And put it in the writing. Me not have to worry for the next year. So when me get a chance now to pay 7 months rent for the whole 1 year, me not go pass that. But it's at the same time, it's a win-win for you. For example, now you are doing a life-threatening surgery now, and without that money, you're gonna dead.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna do the surgery to save a life? Yes, you're not pass it, not true. So everywhere you ask now to get the money, nobody no one lend it. Right? Because maybe the property where you rent me, it's a family-owned property, so they're not in a position to borrow because 3 or 4 sister or brother have agreed to it.
Mm-hmm.
But they not have no problem for you rent out the place because the whole of them they are fine. And they left property and then you rent out the whole of it and keep the rent. We don't have no business with that, but we not sell it. What if you understand what I say?
I understand exactly what you're saying.
In the comment section, just checking. Are you in tune with what Uncle Howard saying? Please type and tell me yes, because the one knows over there and I learn car. We will business this, you know. And we have the great man Uncle Howard breaking it down so even the ants on the street can hear. All right.
So that is it.
Definitely. Continue, Uncle Howard.
So that is it now. You have to do the surgery now. You have to do the surgery. If I do not do the surgery, Brad, you're going to cripple. And the surgery are $1 million. Remember now, you can't borrow the property, Brad, because your brother and sister, they own it. But through you, they are Jamaica, they left it with you. Then the business where you want to do with it. But they not sell it. You understand? So, you come to me now, Brad, as a tenant. Me come to you now as a landlord. I said, Brad, lend me $1 million now. Me not have it. You come to me now with a deal now. For the rent, when I pay you $1.5 million, you know.
Right.
I said, give me $1 million and for the next year, you're not paying me no rent. I said, wow. 500,000 savings. Me run go in my bank book and I draw the money fast. I'm going to put it in the right thing. I mean, when you come back and say you want rent, same way. Put it in the right thing. I, John Brown, pay 1 million to us for the next 12-month rent for the period of January to December 2024. So me give it $1 million upfront now, and it's a win-win, because otherwise you would have crippled or died if you never get that $1 million to perform the surgery. So, or you're going to live for the next year now, your brother and sister, anyway, I tell you if you get the money from to support you otherwise, but your mission is accomplished, because there is no other way out. You could have get that money without giving me a sweetheart deal.
All right, Uncle Howard.
Type in the comment if you not get what I say too. If I like to speak simply. That is what the government do. That is what the government do. So, that is what the government do. That's why them.
Pause there for a bit, Uncle Howard. Thank you. Thank you for that so far. We want to hear a little bit more from you, Uncle Cole. I acknowledge you. I acknowledge Brad. We just want to pause for a bit. We want to have this little music, and then I'll come to Brad and then to Uncle Cole. So please bear with me, people. Let the trumpets play. I must say, well put together, Uncle Howard. You give us real breaking down of the situation, understanding. People in the comment section, if you agree with me, just type yes. Continue to like and to share. We're reasoning about Favour business in Jamaica. Jamaican people want people continue to like and to share as they come in. We are reading about with business. Uncle Howard just speak. We're gonna hear from Brad and then Uncle Cole. Sorry. Jamaican people want better. Something like stormy weather. And that in all them dreams. We get changing, we get doing the good time. The right on the people love all teachers and the nurse them come. Yeah, people are running on the street. Police can't keep the youth them down. Friends can't watch out. The youth them can't see no future unless they watch out. Time man now, can't wait no more. We have to touch the people, we keep this world. They don't remember see no future. I know they can't get Jamaica. Jamaica too nice, we are doing the right and raise too high. Give it the good night. Price rise and we eat food for our families. Nice now, feel improve our salaries. Say now, Jamaica deserve better. If anybody else believe that Jamaica deserve better, I'm asking you just to like and to share and to say, yes, we deserve better. Welcome to everybody. This is Favour business where we are talking about the Jamaican situation. We are talking about how our business are running in Jamaica. It needs to do better. And if you believe that it needs to do better, then you're here listening to well-thinking minds of Jamaica. We are blessed to be in the presence of Uncle Howard Bratt, Dr. Oren Cole, which is a treasure of Jamaica, if you ask me, a man with a wealth of knowledge. Blessing Uncle Blair and welcome. We deserve better. So people are saying in the comment section, if we believe, say, we deserve better, time come, because I believe the time come. Bratt, welcome. Pick up from Uncle Howard from me, please.
Morning, everyone. I'm going to allocate my time to Uncle Howard because my hands get a little busy.
Yeah. All right.
Okay.
We'll run to Uncle Cole and then we'll come back at Uncle Howard if Uncle Howard have time. Sir Cole, welcome. You deserve better time come.
Good morning.
Blessed
to you, the host, and the panel, and those who and the choir you page, and those who come in the commentary section. Howard, never give you my time to, because that's what I'm saying to Carl Lewis the other morning.